Check one.
Hello, hello, check. Hello, hello, test. Hello, check. Hello.
ले लीजिए।
Hello, hello.
test, check, test, check, test, check.
लीजिए सी नहीं अब आ जाइए अंदर अब कुछ नहीं
Namaskar. A very good morning to all of you. I request all to kindly take your seats. We will start the program in a short while from now. The chief guest and other distinguished guests for today's program are expected to arrive shortly. Thank you.
Very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm extremely sorry that we are delayed, and I hope you bear with us. Our distinguished guests, a few of them have arrived, and some are expected shortly, and we'll start the program in a short while from now. Thank you for your patience. Kindly bear with us. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, to bear with us. We are shortly going to commence this function. Our chief guest of today's function, Honorable Defence Minister of India, Shri Manohar Parrikar ji, and Honorable MLA Panjim, Shri Siddharth Kunkolikar ji, are expected to join us shortly. But in the meanwhile, we start the program.
A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you all to this huge function. And now I take this opportunity, and it is absolutely a pride and privilege for me to welcome our distinguished dignitaries for today's function. Ladies and gentlemen, could we please welcome them with a huge round of applause, please? Ladies and gentlemen, huge round of applause. Thank you so much. May I now request Director, Technical Education, Shri Vivek Kamath, to kindly escort our special dignitary of this morning, Honorable PWD and Transport Minister of Government of Goa, Shri Ramakrishna Davlikar ji, to the dais, please. Thank you, sir.
May I request Shri V.N. Sheth, Principal, Goa College of Engineering, to kindly escort Honorable MP, South Goa, Shri Naren Savaikar ji, to the dais, please. Thank you, Shri Sheth.
May I now request Shri S.T. Nadkarni to kindly escort keynote speaker of today's function, Shri Ashank Desai ji, to the dais, please. Thank you, Shri Nadkarni ji.
I now request Shri V.B. Kamath, Director, Technical Education, to kindly escort Shri Virendra Kumar ji, Secretary, Education, Government of Goa, to the dais, please. Thank you, Shri Kamath ji. I now request Director, Technical Education, Shri Kamath ji, Principal GEC, Shri Sheth ji, and President, Alumni Association of GEC, Shri Nadkarni ji, to please join us on the dais. ज़िंदगी की इस कश्मकश में वैसे तो मैं भी काफ़ी बिज़ी हूँ, लेकिन वक्त का बहाना बनाकर अपनों को भूल जाना मुझे आज भी नहीं आता। जहाँ यार याद ना आए वो तन्हाई किस काम की, बिगड़े रिश्ते न बने तो खुदाई किस काम की। बेशक अपनी मंजिल तक जाना है, पर जहाँ से अपने भी ना दिखें वो ऊंचाई किस काम की। आई डेडिकेट दीज लाइन्स ऑफ लिरिस्ट जावेद अख्तर जी टू ऑल माई एलुमनी फ्रेंड। ए वेरी गुड मॉर्निंग लेडीज़ एंड जेंटलमैन, galaxy of intellectuals, chief guest of today's function, who will be joining us shortly, Honorable Defence Minister of India, Shri Parrikar ji. I am told that Honorable Chief Minister of Goa has got some program, so he will not be able to attend the function. Honorable PWD and Transport Minister, Government of Goa, Shri Ramakrishna Davlikar ji, who is present here. Honorable Member of Parliament, South Goa, Shri Naren Savaikar ji. Honorable MLA Panjim, Shri Siddharth Kunkolikar ji, also will be joining us shortly. Keynote speaker for today's function, Shri Ashank Desai ji. Other distinguished guests and invitees, alumni of Goa College of Engineering who are here to attend this function, and the entire fraternity of Goa College of Engineering. I am Mukesh, your host for today's function, along with my co-host, Mrs. Kavita. It is indeed a proud privilege for us to be here today hosting this function, as I am an alumnus of this college graduated in 1978, and Mrs. Kavita is the faculty of Computer Department of GEC. I take this opportunity to extend a very warm welcome to all of you on behalf of Alumni Association and the entire GEC fraternity for giving your valuable time and joining us for the inaugural function of the Golden Jubilee year of the Goa College of Engineering.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host Kavita, and on behalf of alumni, principal, staff, and students of Goa College of Engineering, we extend a very warm welcome to our honorable dignitaries, our delegates, faculty, students, all right here today at the inaugural function. The Golden Jubilee celebration will mark the achievement, very intent, of establishing our institute, Goa College of Engineering. Since its establishment, the college has helped more than 12,000 students to achieve their dreams of becoming engineers. We all are here to participate in an inaugural function, which is a kickstart to the series of functions and events to be held throughout the Golden Jubilee year ahead. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the idea of celebrating the Golden Jubilee year of Goa College of Engineering was conceived by a group of alumni. As alumni's gesture to alma mater, they wanted to give back something to the college. They interacted with the principal, faculty, and students of Goa College of Engineering, and as a result of which, we all are here today. This Alumni Association, ladies and gentlemen, truly deserves a huge round of applause. So please join with me to appreciate the Alumni Association, Goa College of Engineering. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. As this is a formal conglomerate, we make a humble request to all of you to kindly switch your phones to the silent mode. Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let us commence the program with the stuti of Devi Saraswati, the goddess of wisdom and learning. Ya kundendu tushar har dhavla, ya shubhra vastravrta, ya veena varadand mandit kara, ya shwet padmasana, ya brahmachut shankarah prabhati devai sada vandita, samam patu saraswati bhagavati nishesh jadyapaha.
When we talk of education and learning, we remember our teachers, gurus, without whom we wouldn't have achieved all this. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwarai, Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the whole cosmos of GEC was framed 50 years ago. When boasting ends, their dignity begins. One need not speak about the quality of education and engineers produced by this college who have earned name and fame in various fields, institutions and organizations for themselves and GEC as well. One of them is present amongst us to deliver the keynote address. Let me take this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to wish you all a very happy, prosperous and eventful Golden Jubilee year of Goa College of Engineering. We are extremely happy and obliged to have eminent personalities of our time, Honorable Defense Minister who will be joining us, Honorable PWD and Transport Minister Shri Davlikar ji, Honorable MP South Shri Naren Savekar ji, and Honorable MLA Panjim who will be joining us shortly, and Shri Ashank Desai ji, of course, the founder chairman of MESTEC, who is the keynote speaker for today's function.
Well, it is time now to greet our distinguished guest with flowers, which is one of the best gifts of nature. These beautiful and fragrant flowers, ladies and gentlemen, carry with us today feelings of gratitude for sparing the valuable time and to grace this beautiful occasion. May I call upon Mrs. Sonia Kuvelkar to please present a bouquet to Honorable PWD and Transport Minister, Government of Goa, Shri Davlikar ji. Thank you, Mrs. Sonia.
May I request Ms. Sharika Menezes to present a bouquet to Honorable MP South Goa, Shri Naren Savekar ji. Thank you, Ms. Sharika.
I request Mrs. Yogita Karkhanis to present a bouquet of flowers to Shri Ashank Desai ji, founder chairman of Mastic. Thank you, Ms. Yogita.
May I call Ms. Smita Haldankar to present a bouquet to our Education Secretary, Shri Virendra Kumar ji. Thank you, Smita.
May I now request Mrs. Sonali Pandit to present a bouquet of flowers to Shri Vivek Kamatji, Director, Technical Education, Government of Goa. Thank you, Sonali. May I now request Sonia to please present a bouquet of flowers to Shri Vinayak Seth, Principal, Goa College of Engineering. Thank you, Sonia. I now request Mrs. Sonia Kuvelkar to present a bouquet of beautiful flowers to Shri S.T. Nadkarni, President, Alumni Association. Thank you, Mrs. Sonia.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have the programs of lighting of the traditional lamp and the formal inauguration of the Golden Jubilee celebrations when our Honorable Chief Guest of today's function arrive. And now, it is time to call upon the keynote speaker for today's function, Shri Ashank Desai ji. It gives me immense pleasure to share with you that our esteemed guest, Shri Ashank Desai ji, is an alumnus of our GEC college. Please put your hands together for Shri Ashank Desai ji. Shri Ashank Desai is the founder and former chairman of Mastech Limited, a publicly held IT solution player with global operations. He also guides Mastech Foundation. He is widely recognized as an industry veteran and is one of the founder members and past chairman of NASSCOM. He is also a former president of Asian Oceanian Computing Industry Organization, ASOCIO. It is an organization founded for the development of IT in the Asia-Pacific region, which comprises of 20 IT countries like Australia, Japan, Singapore, Malaysia, India, etc. Shri Desai serves as Director Majesco Mastech UK Limited, Majesco Software Inc., Mastech GmbH, Ketone Solutions Private Limited, and System Task Group International India Private Limited, and Infotech Corporation of Goa. Shri Ashank Desai holds B Mechanical degree of Mumbai University from our own Goa College of Engineering. He is MTech in Mechanical Engineering from IIT Mumbai and did his PGDM from IIM Ahmedabad in 1979. In the last few years, he is actively involved in the field of education and has been a member of the governing boards of IIM Ahmedabad, IIT Jodhpur, and the Goa Institute of Management. He is involved in entrepreneurship management in the country. He is the Vice Chairman of Society for Innovation and Entrepreneurship, SINE IIT. He is a charter member of the Indus Entrepreneurs, TIE. He is involved in multiple social initiatives as well and is Vice Chairman of the Governing Board of Bombay First, an NGO working on the mission to make Mumbai a world-class city. He has been involved with the Confederation of Indian Industry, CII, and Federation of Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, FICCI, FICCI, executive committees at national and regional level. He has been conferred with Fellow of the Society honor by the Computer Society of India, CSI, in recognition of his services to the Indian IT industry as an entrepreneur and for his contribution to the growth of education. He has also been presented with the Honorable Contributors Award by ASOCIO, the only Indian to receive the recognition twice. He was conferred with the much coveted Outstanding Entrepreneur Award at the Asia Pacific Entrepreneurship Award, APEA 2010. I beg to be pardoned, sir, if I have missed out anything. The list of his qualification and achievement is quite long. Well, ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you highly qualified and talented Shri Ashank Desai ji to deliver the keynote address.
This is working. Yeah, F14. This is B. Okay. Honorable Minister PWD Shri Davlikar ji, Member of Parliament Savaikar ji, Education Secretary Vinay Kumar ji, my friend Vivek, Principal Dr. Sheth and Ms. Nadkarni, and all of you, alumni and students. Good morning, and I am really pleased to be here. I must say it is a dream come true, or maybe I never dreamt about it in a way, that I will be here 50 years since I joined in 1968, not 50, 48 years. And speaking to all of you, I never ever imagined, because most of you may not know, that we didn't even have a facility of engineering college when in 1968, I was a second batch when I joined. It was running in Polytechnic, which is still there at Altino. And I still remember I used to, walk, because I was to stay in something, Britona, which is opposite. So I used to do a ferry. There was no bridge, Mandavi bridge. So we used to go by ferry, then walk up till Altino. So I know that whole 45-minute patch very well, walking every day and day in and day out. And I still remember we didn't have laboratories. So we used to go to Mumbai, VJTI. Of course, most of us, some of my friends are here, would know that we spend a lot of time seeing movies and not necessarily going to labs maybe, but it was a good time for all of us in a way. But those were the days. The point I'm making here is those were the days I still cherish, because my life has been shaped by those days. The friends I have from that batch, from that era, are still friends. Some of them have done great, very well. Some of them have doing excellent work. Some of them have been inspiration to me, and so on. So when I look back these 48, 50 years, it's really something that I reflect upon with a great pride and great what should I say, emotion and ownership to this institute, which shaped my life. Imagine 1968, Goa was just liberated 6 years before that. Some of us, and at least me, were not in the best of the economic situation that I never looked even at IIT at that time. It looked so nobody would believe that I didn't even appear for IIT, because just that we were not aware of that. I used to stay in village. And at that time, if there was no college here, I don't know what I would have been. So I must give a big hand to the government of Goa at that time, that they had a vision to start a college like this, which has continued, of course, in many ways by various governments later. But that was a visionary step, and it shaped the life of many of us. So I thank to all of them who thought that time that there should be engineering college here. All of you have come from all over India, I suppose, not only from Goa. So this college has shaped the life of many people all over India, and some of them maybe all over the world, and must be making proud to all of you. So I think those who started this college, those who are running the college, must be feeling very proud of all of you sitting here, who have done a great job. So it's my privilege to be here to talk. So I asked Professor Sheth that what I should talk. So he said I should be talking about modern trends in engineering industry. I said, oh my God, that's going to take me 5 hours, and I'm sure nobody is willing to wait here. So I said, let me talk about something which is more dear to me, my IT industry, and which is shaping all modern technology in any case. So I said, I will talk about IT, how it is shaping whole world. I'm sure all of you have inkling of it every day, but what I'm going to present to you people is something not which has all happened today. It is going to happen tomorrow maybe. It is a vision for tomorrow. It is something that we as a citizen should know, we as a academia should know, we as a politician should also know, if I may submit. And I want to present that part and that vision in front of you in next maybe 20 minutes or so. So I called it digitize or else. Why I put such threatening remark here is because I'll soon show you why I'm saying that. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to talk to you first about what has been happening last 30, 40 years to be here. There is a history of IT industry in a way, through few slides. And then I jump into digitalization or digitization or whatever you call it, and take sector by sector and how it is affecting. Whether it's banking, whether it's manufacturing, whether it is education, whether it's politics, in fact, and so on. So that I'll take you through the whole canvas of the nation and the world as to impact. And then, of course, what you and I need to do as citizens. So that's a broad canvas of what I'm presenting. This is move forward, is it? Not working. Which is forward, please? Oh, somebody. This is forward, no? Oh, this is forward. No, but even this is not working. So, anyway, I can operate it from here. It should direct here? No. Okay, I'll use. I would. Yeah, can you? That would help me. Yeah. So next one. So what are the popular misconceptions about this digitalization and so on? Yeah, next slide. I just roll line by line. So it is a hype and it will not impact soon. Most of the people feel that IT guys are all बात करते रहते हैं, कुछ काम नहीं होता है. Next. Yeah, it's line by line. Maybe it is developed world and not in India. India is, not so developed. Why is it worry India? Let America worry. Next. Yeah, somebody will have to be there full time maybe. Yeah. Only big companies will be impacted. Some of you may be running MSMEs and they will say, oh, why worry about it? Yeah. L&T and Reliance should worry. Service industry should be worried, not manufacturing. Everybody hears banking will be a problem. Why manufacturing? I am going to produce my factory and yeah, next. It is a complex adventure. Why worry about it? I don't think I don't understand it. Let me not even venture into it. Next. This is handled by my tech guys. I am a CEO. I am an owner. Why worry about this IT? Somebody is there. But that's not true because most of it I'll prove you it is wrong. So how has IT moved over last 25 years? Yeah, next. Some of you may be in IT industry, you must have seen mainframe. Then came mini computers, then came client server, and between 2002 to 12 is internet. I'm not going to explain all of this because there is no time. And then what we call as a SMAC stack. What is SMAC stack is a stack of, SMAC means social media, mobile, analytics and cloud. And there are more, in fact, dimension to it. So this SMAC stack is what is going to drive a substantial part of what will happen in technology as we move ahead. I'll not explain, I can only tell you in mainframe in 60s and 70s when I was at IIT, I don't know how many of you know, we used to punch cards, 80 column punch cards and then run the program. So I've kept it as a history of IT industry, it's still with me. And it used to require this whole floor maybe to have a computer. No, just back. From there we went to mini computers, VAXs and so on, and then of course PCs and internet and so on. So I think I will not spend time here. Next. Now see the kind of complexity which is happening. A mainframe, there were only 100,000 mainframes. Mini computers were in millions, and they handle the data. Total data held in the year was 2.6 exabyte. Now, what is exabyte? We are used to sending some things like that in IT industry. 1 exabyte is equivalent to 50,000 years of video running 24/7. So 1 exabyte is equivalent to 50,000 years of video. So you imagine how big is that data. So they were handling still all over the world 2.6. In client server, it went to 100 million client server and 16 exabytes. From there, we went to internet, where it was 1 billion. There are 1 billion internet appliances and 54 exabytes, and now we are moving to 10 billion. That means there will be more equipments than people. So what is this impact of SMAC? Do you know that Facebook has almost 2 billion now users? And Netflix and YouTube, if you have heard, handles half the daily internet traffic. Half of it goes to them because it's a video. Mobile, there are now 9 billion devices, 8 billion devices, and 50 billion interconnected by 2020. Analytics, 90% of world's information has been generated in past 2 years. So imagine what will happen in next 2 years, I don't know. 90% of all information since we started 100,000 or 50,000 years ago, humankind. 80% is unstructured, as you know. We now don't handle a data which is data in data sense, but it is videos and WhatsApps and all that we send. We create 2.5 exabyte of data each day, and I have explained to you what is exabyte. And cloud, of course, is again, people have handled 1.3 billion hours of music in 1 year, and so on. So I think numbers are in some way lost significance because we talk of billion and trillion and exabytes. But the point of you should remember is you are impacted every moment, is all that I am trying to say. Next. Yeah. Next slide. Yeah. In India, of course, 5% of GDP will become IT, which is already actually the case, and almost $10 trillion our 20 trillion rupees will be coming from IT. Yeah, next. There are 900 million mobile phone users, and they grew 300 times in 13 years. Now, I was proved very wrong here, I must tell you people. I was devising the vision for IT industry in 2009 as a part of NASCOM group. We were driving all CEOs, and I had predicted we will have 1 billion phones by 2020. We already reached that. So you can imagine there are forecasts are being missed in a positive way these days. Smartphone, of course, 160 million. So every 6th person has a smartphone today. Next. 350 million internet users. Every 3rd person is an internet user. Next. Social media, again 143. Now, these are the forces which are making it happen. I'll move ahead. Next slide. Now, why I said digitize or else, this is the slide. You see, in 2003, you have heard of Amazon and you have heard of Borders. Have you heard Borders, which is a bookshop? The market cap of Amazon was 23 billion and Amazon 178. Amazon has grown 7 times. Oh, it's working? Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Borders have gone bankrupt. Why? Have you noticed in airports today, bookshops are closing down? You guys have noticed? Have you noticed that, there used to be a very well-known music shop at Kalagoda. of 50, 70 years. I have spent a lot of time there. It's closed. When I went there, they said, I can't run business. For 70 years, they were number one shop in Mumbai, closed down. So if you don't digitize, it is not about less business. You'll have to just close the business. Apple, 8.9 billion became 500 billion, 60 times. Nokia, half. Facebook was not even there. In 10 years, it has become 132 billion. MySpace, have you heard of MySpace? They went bankrupt. Google, same thing. Yahoo is going nowhere. HMV, you have heard, right? Went bankrupt. Have you heard of Kodak? I'm sure you have, right? We were all using phones. Their cameras, gone bankrupt. And so on. So the point I'm making here is, if you don't digitize, you are going to be nowhere very soon. Whichever industry you are, it is not about only banking and anything else. Today the car industry, if you know, is very scared, completely scared of Olas and because what's going to happen is people are going to hiring cars. They are not buying cars. They are happy because of crash. Who? The auto guys. Yeah. So you see, the General Motors, Toyota have started acquiring air companies like Yahoo, like Ola or Uber, because they realize that they can't sell cars. They'll have to provide service to you and me. So what will happen is Toyota will come and say, buy, I'm giving you car on hire, 25 year, pay 100,000 rupees, whatever, rupees a year, a month or whatever, and you won't buy a car. So the whole point is, you will say, I am manufacturing, I don't care of IT. No, please. You are going to get affected by IT even if you do manufacturing. You will have to change the way you run your business, is the point I am making. Okay, now why is that happening? We have heard IT for last 25 years. We have been talking all the time. I have spent my life talking of IT. But there's something which has happened last 6 years, which is accelerating the whole thing. And there are 7 technologies which have come together simultaneously. That's important for all of you people to know. And those 7 are together, are reaching a maturity level, and they are interdependent on each other. One is social media, you know mobile, you know analytics, analyzing data, you know cloud, everything is going on cloud. Internet of Things, I'll explain that soon. Artificial intelligence was talked about since I passed from Goa Engineering College actually, or something close to that, but now it is happening. Then of course virtual and augmented reality. You can see everything without actually experiencing the physical world. And 3D printing and automation. Now all these things are working together. That's important for you to know. They are not isolated. So you keep data on the cloud and run 3D printing to create artificial intelligence driven software to create a bridge. So 3-4 technologies are coming together. Or you are using mobile and using virtual reality to create data in the cloud and so on. So don't see it as separate, but they are all together creating an impact, and that is what I'll quickly explain in next 10 minutes. Now social mobile analytics, I have picked up examples in the world what is happening. I'm sorry, some of you may not able to read this, so I'll talk about it. Royal Dutch Airline is committed, so they do everything around the tweets that they send, how much time it takes you to check in, everything is checked online. So please remember, you are being observed by all of them all the time, through IT or through cameras or whatever it may be. But the point I'm saying is you are monitored for better things, not for privacy issue. In mobile, lot of Indian IT companies are providing software in mobile area. Very not so well known names. Some of them are mentioned here. Their software is used by Mark Spencer's, their software is used by many others. And in analytics, of course, the whole world is running on analytics. GE found that times return on their investment by using a data analytics. I can give you examples and examples again. So the point I'm making is these three technologies are shaping the whole world. Then cloud computing. You know, you have seen the weather reports coming on TV, US particularly AccuWeather. Their whole data is in the cloud and they use analytics of highest level to forecast weather, which they could not have done just 3-4 years ago. In hospitality, of course, we all know, you know the whole, photo sharing, you know the Airbnb and so on and so forth. You know which is the largest hotel company today? Huh? Oyo in India, but worldwide. Airbnb. They book more rooms than all hotels combined together, all because of IT. So now they are using the cloud, of course. In cognitive computing, this is important. The oil and gas industry is quite, use data, seismic data, they use geopolitical data, economic data. They have to worry about whole thing. And there is a company called Respol, a Spanish gas company. What they do is, whenever they drill anything, they look at all this data together and decide whether to drill and make oil or not. And their profits apparently have been much better and so on, because they have been more efficient than much larger companies that we see in the oil and gas exploration. Now this is a silent revolution. Nobody might have heard of this company. This is the data which is just coming out, that how you can use in oil and gas industry the cognitive computing or artificial intelligence as we call it in a conventional way. You have heard of DBS? You talk to DBS, the DBS is going to make life difficult for most of the banks today in India. I can tell you that because they are very much there in Mumbai. I have talked to them. The kind of IT they use and artificial intelligence to analyze your transactions, your behavior, and adapt to relationship managers working with you is commendable. They are just saying that we don't need anybody now. No person is needed to do all this. There's a negative side of that, I'll talk about it. But the point I'm making is cognitive computing analytics is useful to all of us, even in our day-to-day work. I'll show you soon now. Then robotics. Many of you are manufacturing, and I'm sure you know. Siemens has a factory today connected with thousands of its local manufacturing units, and the factory runs by itself. The smart assembly line communicate with factory's team machines, instructing them on what steps they should take. Factory runs without human presence for weeks, not days. And it moves to extreme automation, allowing to accomplish brand new things. And you know, they customized something for BASF. BASF wanted to create shampoo, and shampoo for each person. So you say your hair is of this size, that, etc., etc. I want this fragrance. So this factory creates for BASF the shampoos which are very, very personalized based on the kind of person you are and your order. And that is all done without any person intervention. And this is going to happen more and more. Your cars will, of course, are getting manufactured to your order. But it will completely come with everything that you have. If you have back pain, your car seat will be different. If you have some other problem, you can have some other car and so on. Education, of course, is completely changed by IT again, particularly by robotics and automation, apart from general IT that we know. Professors spend less time managing the class and more time personalized attention to the students. I'm sure our academia here should take notice of this. They sometimes think that IT is making them irrelevant. Actually, we are making them more efficient, honestly. We are not making them, we are not cutting the jobs actually, because it is making them more efficient. They can teach better, focus on student by student rather than giving a lecture. Lecture people do read today on internet and come. So the whole world will be a different way of doing the thing. Internet of Things is the last thing I will take. This is the whole thing where internet is there on every item that you have, whether in the refrigerator, whether in the machine, whether in the mobile, wherever it is. This is some of the Internet of Things that I am talking about. 140 billion in Europe. Europe particularly has started a movement called Manufacturing 4.0. 4.0 is tomorrow's manufacturing, and they feel that they cannot compete with Japan or China or any other place unless Germany particularly is a leader in it. They think that that is the only way they could be world leaders. So the Internet or Manufacturing 4.0 is nothing but Internet of Things in a way. And this is, of course, increases 18% increase in efficiency and so on. So in manufacturing, of course, there are a lot of things which are happening. Harley-Davidson, you know. Harley-Davidson, of course, you know, it operates new manufacturing facility where every machine is connected device and every variable is measured in their factory. So that equipment provides performance data that the manufacturing system uses to anticipate maintenance issues before machines break. So complete reduction in the workflow of the things, and this is all done by using internet. Every part is sensed, every component is sensed, and reaction is taken. Now you and I may not be worried about it, we'll just drive Harley-Davidson. I don't, but many of you must be. But it is done by such manufacturing efficiency. Public and government. This is, I must, with all our luminaries here, this may be of importance to them. According to Cisco, Internet of Things is poised to generate US 4.6 trillion value in public sector. 4.6 trillion is not a small number. In India's GDP is 2 trillion, as you know. So it is 2 times that. And this is about militarized defense, cost reduction, citizen experience. Internet of Things will change the way government interacts with public, movement of goods and services, and various other things that city does. Water, the water usage can be smartly monitored. Meters, as you know, are going to be completely monitored now offline. Some of it's already happening. So hopefully government SCBs would turn profitable someday, because most of it is a T&D loss, theft and dacoity. So that loss will hopefully go down and so on. So the point I'm making is Internet of Things will change immediately in your home. You will get a bill which is more correct, and we don't pay for theft and dacoity. So this is one which is not so important. This is some people are saying, you can read it. Now, what India is doing? Now, your question will be, what is India doing to make digitalization happen? I think our Prime Minister has himself a digital fan, as we know. In fact, I must say that when 4 or 5 of us were felicitated by him last year for IT industry, starting NASSCOM and other things, he came specially to talk to us. And at that time, he talked about IT so much that I said, you must talk to us every month, I said, separately, and you should inspire us. So he has started this movement of Digital India, and there are 3 components of Digital India. The digital infrastructure will be built. Demand of government and services will happen through IT, and digital empowerment of citizens. There are 3 components, and in each 3, there are 3 other subsets. So there are 9 dimensions of Digital India government is doing to make Digital India happen, and all that I talked will happen if this happens, because we need infrastructure. So I will not go in details of Digital India because time does not permit me. I'm sure we have luminaries on the dais here who have to talk. But I must say one thing with all the important politicians around. I have a concept what is called as governance should be tap free. Tap free means like water or air, it should be tap free. And tap means TAPFREE. And digital makes it happen much effectively now. T stands for transparency. You can achieve transparency of highest order by using digital now. It is not just IT and data. It is about much more transparency is possible through digitization, social and media. Accountability is about results. P about participation of citizens. Today participation is going to be possible of never heard. I'm sure someday we'll have internet-based elections. That's going to happen. It has some issues, but I'm sure they'll get sorted out. So we'll have elections which will be going to be done, and some of these opinion polls which are being done, which government will instantly able to do using internet. In Gujarat, they have tried something. There were some issues there, but I am aware of that. So that is about participation. Then F stands for freedom and freedom of expression. IT throws a lot of challenges of freedom of expression. There are positive and negative sides, but I think government can utilize that. R stands for responsiveness. Again, how responsive government is can be used by this mobile and analytics. They can look at data of people, how they are using water. There's so much to do, I tell you. Government can be at a different level using IT. They are the most more customers, if I may call them, to use IT. And last two E's are in tap free is ethics and honesty, which transparency allows, IT allows to, you can, without paying money, you can get a lot of certificates these days and so on. The studies have been done. And last E is efficiency, and that's very clear how IT can use. So the point I'm making is digitalization will change India, Indian government, and the whole world, and you and me. However, there are some caveats there. Our privacy is at stake, so I must offer you the negative side also. I have to be objective. All of you will get watched, unfortunately, so we need a legislation against a government issue. I won't talk about it. Time does not permit me to do that. There is a whole issue of cyber security. In fact, when Prime Minister, when I talked about that felicitation, he says, when Prime Ministers and Presidents, all of us meet, if there is one issue that we discuss is this, at the highest level. So today this is an issue at a Prime Minister level, President level, and it can change so many things. Again, I don't want to give you a lecture on it. Cyber terrorism, we know. You can have all kinds of terrorism. I don't want to talk about it because it would, with defense minister around, I should not be talking about what possibilities are possible to crack our defense. But the point I'm making is and there is whole digital have-nots. And, the inequality will go up, unfortunately, between those who have IT and those who don't have. So we need to work very hard so that all poor people get as much IT. So government has started work called digital literacy. And I'm personally doing a lot of work in Mumbai on it, that every person in slum area becomes digitally literate. So we have a program where we train them in various ways so that they can left behind. See, today the most reason for inequality in developed world is because of skills. If you are high skilled, all of us here have an advantage versus those who don't have. And that can't continue. IT makes it more pronounced. So this is an issue that government has to handle, but we have to be concerned about and be sensitive and take care, I'm saying. There are cases and cases. My housemaid was robbed for 35,000 rupees. I can explain you that whole case. It's a good use of at one level of IT to rob people. So you can give examples and examples. So I had to put a case to cyber security cell and they are working on it. But the point I'm making is one has to be careful about it. So what is the final point that I have? If tomorrow's world be up to date on digital technology, you can't afford not to be. You can't say this is not mine. Do not underestimate pace of change. You will see a world much faster change than what you have seen so far. I can write it and give it to you today. I can tell you it is going to happen. It is going to change the world much faster. And all of us who have done 50 years in Goa Engineering College and with the age 60 plus, we better be careful here. We will be lost in no time if we don't change ourselves. So take ownership. Now this is about a company running, so not about yourself, but take ownership, and if you are running a company, however small it is, appoint an owner for digitization, have a strategy how digitization is going to change your company. First, baby, experiment, try small things. And last, ensure cyber security. See that nobody breaks your data, because that is a negative side of the whole IT, as I said. Digitization, not IT. So, I will end this with an appeal, wearing my alum hat now. So I had requested Professor Sheth that I will talk 3-4 minutes on this. I think this is fine. This is about IT and what I was supposed to say. But alumni are here, students are here. You see, there is a two-way relationship between alumni and engineering colleges, I've been saying. And both carry a responsibility to help each other in some form. Engineering college, or any college for that matter, has a power of how many? 20,000? How much alumni we have? 12,000. Now there are 12,000 ambassadors you have. Please use them to propagate our college, make it popular, make it, suppose in my company, if somebody has to be, my company has to come to recruit in you, find out who is, of course, in my case, I am also there, but what point I'm saying is, find out at a grassroots level who is there, convince them, they will be your ambassadors to make it happen. So you have to take initiative to involve us. I'll tell you, in IIT Bombay, we have directors who involved me personally. I'm sure Honorable Defense Minister knows about them, last two directors. They involved me actually. I was not involved, but they called me, and I do so much of work. So it's two-way process. Yes, we should take interest, but it won't happen unless you take interest in us, if I may call it. So please look at us as your ambassador, as your supporter, and we can do a lot for you, provided you engage with us. And this happens all colleges. I'm not blaming Goa Engineering colleges. It happens all colleges. IITs are a little bit perfected, is better, I must say. We have a lot of alumni, we have Pan IIT, all IITs work together, all that happens. But other colleges don't do it. Please ensure that you connect with people through database. Database is a big job. We keep on changing jobs. It's a technology by itself, how to remain connected. But you have to make organization strong, elections should happen, and alumni, blah, blah, blah. It's a long list. So you have, and alumni, of course, have a responsibility, all of us, to get connected. Don't wait for them to do work, obviously. And everyone thinks that helping college means giving money, which is important, but I think your time is as much important. Giving lectures, mentoring people, I'm sure they will all welcome. I think today academia industry connect is very low in India. In US it is so high. One of my IIM Ahmedabad senior son went abroad. I won't mention his name, he's a well-known person. Abroad in US, in business school. As soon as they realized this person, that school, business school, started sending requests to his father, that means. Why don't you do this for us, that for us? But he says, IIM Ahmedabad didn't contact me. His own institute. So the point I'm making is, we are very, very lazy, if I may call them, in terms of connecting with alumni. US has perfected it very well. That's why their education industry works very well. So we need to do that. So my appeal at this 50 years would be, let us create an environment of connection so much that everybody looks at Goa Engineering College as an example of how alumni and college can work together. If there is one message I have to give you, use technology to make that happen. And if that happens, I think my day is done. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Shri Ashank Desai ji. Please accept our sincere appreciation for the outstanding address. We are grateful for the time and effort you took to share your thoughts and experiences. Your enthusiasm is contagious and hope all present here will be benefited by your suggestions. Thank you once again, sir.
We extend a warm welcome to our chief guest of today's function, our very own Honorable Defence Minister of India, Shri Manohar Parrikar ji. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause, please. Thank you. I know we all cannot resist stopping. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Sir, we are honored, and it is a gratitude, with deep gratitude, we say a big thank you to you. We also welcome our Honorable MLA of Panjim and our very own alumni again, Shri Siddharth Kunkolikar ji. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, sir. As a gesture of our gratitude, may I call upon Ms. Smita Haldankar to present lovely flowers to Honorable Defence Minister of India, Shri Manohar Parrikar ji. Thank you, Smita. May I now request Mrs. Sonia Usgaonkar to present a bouquet of flowers to Honorable MLA of Panjim, Shri Siddharth Kunkolikar ji. Thank you, Sonia.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, may I now invite the students of GEC to present the invocation song, and those participating in this presentation are Miss Archana and Miss Gargi Pai.
ऐसी अक्षरे
Thank you, Ms. Archana and Ms. Gargi. Thank you very much.
May I now call upon Shri Vinayak Seth, Principal of Goa College of Engineering, to present welcome note for the inaugural function.
Very good morning, everybody. Chief guest of the today's function, our beloved Honorable Defence Minister of India, Shri Manohar Parrikar ji, Honorable PWD and Transport Minister, Shri Ramakrishna Daulikar ji, Honorable Member of Parliament of South Goa, Shri Naren Savekar ji, Secretary Technical Education, Shri Virendra Kumar ji, Keynote Speaker and our distinguished alumni, CEO of Mastec, Shri Ashank Desai ji, Director of Technical Education and also our distinguished alumni, Shri Vivek Kamath ji, Dignitary of DIAS, our distinguished alumni who have come from various destinations, invitees, guests, government officials, principals of various education institutions, our retired faculty members, retired principals and other faculty members and staff members, personnel from print and media, publicity, and my dear faculty, students, staff of GEC, and all my dear friends. It is my honored privilege to welcome you, sir, on this auspicious occasion of the inaugural of year-long Golden Jubilee celebration of our renowned Goa College of Engineering, which is not only premier institution in the state of Goa, but also in the country. As a principal of this institution, and on behalf of our distinguished alumni, dedicated faculty and staff and beloved students of Goa Engineering College, Farmagudi, with my entire organizing team, extend a very hearty welcome to our Honorable Defence Minister, Shri Manohar Parrikar ji, for accepting our invitation with his gracious presence, in spite of his busy schedule. Sir, it is under your tutelage that our institute has immensely benefited having the MOU with IIT Bombay and also various initiatives taken to ensure needed facilities toward the infrastructure via generous funds and impetus paid to recruit qualified faculty staff, which went a long way towards the holistic development of our institution. I extend our thanks to Honorable Chief Minister, but who could not be here because of his busy schedule. I welcome Honorable PWD and Transport Minister, Shri Ramakrishna Daulikar sir, for your continuous support as a local MLA of Markai constituency and ensuring that most of the development activities are being carried out in the institute under your constant vigil and support. Sir, we are extremely thankful to you for accepting our invitation. It is under your valuable guidance that our institutional infrastructure needs met immediately and are of world-class standards. We are thankful to you, sir, for gracious presence. Again, welcome you, sir. GEC has produced high-achieving personnel in their own domain. These alumni make us extremely proud with laurels they have achieved. It is with the happiness and delight that one of such great alumni of GEC I welcome today, Shri Ashank Desai ji, CEO of Mastec. Thank you, sir, for accepting our invitation from our alma mater and kindly agreeing to deliver a keynote address. We have got also one of the very distinguished alumni. I wish to welcome our own alumni and my student, Shri Siddharth Kunkolikar, Honorable MLA of Panjim constituency, for accepting our invitation, making us proud. We are delighted with your presence and extending all possible help from time to time and ensuring that this college achieves greater heights. We are thankful to your gracious presence and welcome you, sir. I welcome our Education Secretary, Shri Virendra Kumar ji, and for making himself available and being guiding in beacon of our efforts. He is our source of inspiration. Under his guidance, college will definitely achieve highest standards and academic and administration benchmark. Thank you, sir, for being with us. I welcome Director of Technical Education, who is also alumni of GEC, and he has got a multifacet, being a former principal of Goa Engineering College. He is an alumni, and whose constant vigil and direction will always help to make this institution is one of the leading institutions in the country. I take this opportunity to welcome guest invitees, students, staff, and officials who have come from different organizations. I also welcome media persons, both print and electronic. Before ending, I would like to give brief introduction about institution. Goa College of Engineering was established in 1967. It helped more than 12,000 students to achieve their dream and fueled their passions to becoming a world-class engineers. GEC has an independent campus, world-class infrastructure. Our college is presently running 7 UG programs, 8 PG programs, and additional 1 PG also planned. We have got 5 departments which are research centers. To achieve our goals of excellence in technical education, we are equipped with the state-of-art facilities, premium being one of the industrial robot for research and industrial consultancy. We have fully stocked, updated library. We have well-appointed climate laboratory, highly experienced faculty. Credit towards all goes to the government of Goa for generous funding and immediately appointing 34 faculty on regular basis in 1 year alone. I am confident that with the support of my efficient and dedicated team and forever enthusiastic students, we shall continue to deliver the best technical education in India. In this occasion, I also would like to extremely thankful to our Honorable Chief Minister, also Honorable Education and Finance Minister for providing special grants as GEC Golden Jubilee scheme in this budget. We are all thankful to Honorable Chief Minister for generous help for the development for the students community. We are all thankful to you for gracious presence, and I welcome you all distinguished persons on dais and off dais. We thank you for being with us in this morning. Before concluding, I welcome back our alma mater, which gave you knowledge and inspiration. As Shri Ashank Desai already mentioned, this institution is like your mother. You need to take care with love and affection. I take this opportunity to request you all to give back your expertise in whatever form possible to ensure that this institution grows bigger and bigger. Your alma mater looks at you with a lot of expectation. Thanking you being part of these great events. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, Mr. Sheth, for your welcome address. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we will have traditional and auspicious lamp lighting ceremony as a tribute to Goddess Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge and wisdom.
May I please request Shri Vivek Kamath ji, Shri Vinayak Seth sir, and Shri S.T. Nadkarni ji to please accompany the distinguished guests. May the darkness of ignorance be swept away by the dawn of light.
Shubham karoti kalyanam arogyam dhan sampada shatru buddhi vinashaya deepah jyoti namostute.
Thank you, sir. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, a hearty welcome to all of you for the inaugural function of Golden Jubilee celebration year of Goa College of Engineering. We are truly honored to have a guest of honors amongst us, and also our chief guest for the inaugural function. It is time now to request our chief guest, Honorable Defence Minister of India, Shri Manohar Parrikar ji, to formally declare the inauguration of the Golden Jubilee celebration of Goa College of Engineering open and then release the booklet containing the journey of 50 glorious years of Goa College of Engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us with this special moment.
हांव गोवा इंजिनियरिंग कॉलेज हाजे भांगरा सुवाळ्याचे सेलिब्रेशन सुरवात जाली अशें जाहीर करता.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, our special dignitaries, for opening the doors for us to reach the greater heights. Thank you. May I now request Shri Vivek Kamath sir, Director Technical Education, to kindly address the audience. Please, sir.
Good day to all of you. Chief guest of today's function, Honorable Minister for Defence, Government of India, Honorable Minister for PWD, Honorable MP South Goa, Honorable MLA from Panjim constituency, our alumni, another illustrious alumni, Sri Ashank Desai, Principal, the Secretary of Education, Sri Viren Kumarji, Principal Dr. V.N. Sheth, and Sri Sandeep Nadkarni, President of Alumni Association, dignitaries of the days, my respected professors, my respected seniors, my contemporary and junior NGOs, ladies and gentlemen. I feel greatly privileged and I consider myself very fortunate to be able to be a part of this inaugural function of Golden Jubilee celebrations of my alma mater, Goa Engineering College. Actually, I am slightly caught off guard, mainly because I think the organizing team also believes that I do prefer to talk less. Nonetheless, my association with Goa Engineering College started some 36 years back when I joined as FE in 1981. After passing out, I came back as PG student somewhere in 89. I also played my role as examiner for university exams. I was also part of the management chain as member of the managing committee or as director of technical education. For around 3 to 4 years, I also played role of principal there at Farmagudi. After that, my son could secure admission in Goa Engineering College, so I had to play a role of another stakeholder, that is the parent. And while I was involved with the college in these multiple roles, I could closely observe several things, but most prominent is this college has put out more than 10,000 technically qualified manpower who have migrated out of Goa and they are located all over the world. Maybe around 600 plus in US, maybe 300 plus in UK, Germany or other part of Europe, maybe Middle East, Southeast Asia including China, and the remaining, most of them, the majority of the remaining are in all other parts of the country. So this college has made us all proud by way of providing technically qualified and competent manpower for the industrial world at large. Now, why this exodus? Why all of our graduates are going out of Goa? Maybe one contributing factor is the lack of industrialization or lack of industrial development in the state of Goa, which has prompted them to move to other parts of the world. And in Goa, whenever the investment has to happen, the investors or the promoters of businesses, they consider one important factor, which is availability of technically competent manpower. And in Goa, it is generally felt that technically competent manpower is not available in required number. To tide over this situation, some way government also has promoted or facilitated setting up of institutions of national repute, like we have BITS for last 15 years operating in Goa. NIT Goa was set up some 6-7 years back, and this year IIT Goa will commence its operation. And the best part is, these institutions are taking help of Goa Engineering College. The Goa Engineering College is acting as incubators for these institutions to start with, and then they will be located in their own campus. Now, it is not that government has deviated from or lost the focus of Goa Engineering College. Government is equally taking interest in further strengthening Goa Engineering College. I can cite few examples. You all will recollect that in the earlier tenure of Goa government, earlier tenure of our defense minister as chief minister then, MOU was signed with IIT Mumbai, and that has started paying the dividends. The focus is not only on teaching learning, only on teaching learning, but it has also been responsible to prompt some initiatives in research and innovation. When it comes to human resource, the government is taking keen interest, and I can say that out of around 100 vacant posts, more than 50 posts are filled of faculty members in last 2 years, and some 30-40 more positions will be taken up for filling in next 1 or 2 years. When it comes to infrastructure, there is no dearth of funds. There is full support from the government. I remember sometimes back Professor Lal mentioned to us that in government sector it is very easy to get funds, but not that easy to spend or utilize it for creating the infrastructure. But we are cruising ahead, and we are building up these facilities in the college to make it a center of excellence. This year, government has taken another initiative of establishing Goa Engineering College Golden Jubilee Fund. And to start with, the provisions are to the tune of around 2 crores rupees. And it is not just provision in the budget. This will be put in another account, and the funds will not lapse. And every year, government intends to contribute equal amount so that this fund builds up, and this fund is actually designated for curricular or co-curricular activities like organizing some seminars, workshops, conferences, promoting research-oriented projects of students and faculty, and faculty development, training and retraining faculty, and of course some minor works or operation and maintenance. That aspects also will be covered through this fund. And the best part of this is it is not going to get lapsed. Of course, in the ensuing budget session, the funds will be approved, and modus operandi also will be devised. Without taking much of your time, I am very sure that all 1,000+ alumni are all with us, are fully backing us, and fully supporting the celebrations of Golden Jubilee of our alma mater, and through the various events that we have planned and we will be conducting throughout the year, we will definitely be able to celebrate Golden Jubilee of our alma mater in a great way. And I wish all the very success to the organizers, and also wish that our alma mater shines and glitters better than gold in the years to come. Wish you all the best.
Thank you very much, Shri Kamatji, for your address. And may I now call Shri Virendra Kumarji, Education Secretary, for addressing the audience, please.
Chief guest of the function, Honorable Defence Minister of India, Honorable Minister for PWD, Government of Goa, Siddharth ji, Shri Ashank Desai, and other dignitaries on the dais. This is an occasion where jubilation, looking back and looking forward, that will happen simultaneously. But the present moment is, of course, of jubilation. And I believe a version of Shigama is planned in the evening. I've been told that. So kindly, I wish you my good wishes and lot of fun activities for the today. And much has been already told about the college and other things. I'll just brief myself to two submissions when you and that I take from Mr. Ashank Desai's observation that we must look forward to your support in many more ways, and in fact we look forward to. And I'll request you to kindly look at wherever you feel that we can be guided, we can be taken forward, we shall be there to look at it and take it forward with all sincerity, that I can assure you. All alumni I am particularly addressing on this count. And I'll tell you till date, because Mr. Ashank Desai is heading few of our committees in higher education, I was knowing him as ex-IITian rather than ex-alumni of GEC. That's what I shared with him in the lighter vein. And we really assure you, and we look forward to your suggestions, your guidance to take this institution forward. Nobody on the earth can think better than you to take this institution to greater heights, which has already reached at a level of recognition. But there is much more scope to go forward. Particularly now is the time when it is a time of paradigm shift in the education. We are looking at education so that it is immediately connected to the outcomes. People who are trained in a manner they are ready for the industry, vocations and jobs, and they get the jobs. So in that area, nobody else can probably be of better help than you people. So I'll take this opportunity to request you, and I'll again wish you all the best for the coming year. Let this year be a year of transformation for GEC. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for your guiding and motivational speech. May I now request Honorable MLA of Panjim, Shri Siddharth Kunkolikar ji, to kindly address the audience. Welcome, sir.
आयज म्हज्या गोवा इंजिनियरींग कॉलेजीच्या 50 वर्सांच्या फंक्शनाक हाजीर आशिल्ले भारत देशाचे संरक्षण मंत्री मनोहर भाई, आमचे साऊथ गोवाचे लोकसभाचे सदस्य नरेंद्र भाई सावयकर, गोंयचो पब्लीक वर्क्स मिनिस्टर श्री सुदीन बाब ढवळीकर, अशांक बाब देसाय हाचो कीनोट स्पीकर, सेक्रेटरी एड्युकेशन विरेंद्र कुमार, डायरेक्टर एड्युकेशन कामत बाब, संदीप बाब, डॉक्टर VN शेट, ऑल द प्रोफेसर्स, टिचर्स आनी सगळे म्हजे बॅचमेट्स आनी बाकी सगळे NGOs. एक्चुली सगळे प्रोफेसर्स टिचर्सांक पळोवन एक क्षणभर अशें दिसलें की कोण तरी रोल नंबर 63 म्हणटलो आनी हांव प्रेजेंट सर म्हणटलो. But it's really my honor to be here speaking in front of my teachers, my professors. It's really a pleasure and honor. हांव जेन्ना GECक एंटर जाल्लो तेन्ना 25 वर्सां आमी सेलेब्रेट केल्लीं आनी आयज म्हाका परत सगळ्यो त्यो यादी ताज्यो जाल्यो आनी म्हाका दिसता आय एम नॉट अ गेस्ट हियर, आय एम एक्चुली अ होस्ट हियर and we are celebrating starting 50th year celebration today. It's a really great day in GEC's life, in all our alumni's life. कॉलेजांत परस म्हाका दिसता हॉस्टेलांत चड लायफ गेलें. इनफॅक्ट तेन्ना कोणीय विचारतालो खंय शिकता रे, फर्मागुडी म्हणटा, आवय फर्मागुडी वता, बरो एक अभिमान दिसतालो. आनी म्हाका दिसता our college has to maintain this leadership position in the field of engineering. आयज खुबश्यो 4-5 कॉलेजी जाल्या, पूण डेफिनेटली GEC म्हणटगीर अजून दॅट स्पार्कल इन युअर आयज, इट टेल्स GECतलो भुरगो खरोच एक अग्निदिव्य, म्हणजे अशें कितें परिक्षा बी दिवन पास जाल्लो. म्हाका दिसता ऑल माय सर्वायवल टॅक्निक्स आनी आतां खुबशे यूज जाता. कोणी जर 3 दीस उदक ना म्हणल्यार म्हाका तेन्नाची याद दिसता आनी तेन्ना म्हाका सांगिनचें दिसता की ना आमी केन्ना कितें व्हडले व्हडले कामां केले 3 दीस 4 दीस 5 दीस पसून उदक नासतना, पूण सांगपाक येना. ऑफकोर्स तेन्ना न्हांवपूय जायना आशिल्लें, उदक नासल्यार फरकूय पडनाशिल्लो. But definitely in today's world where our Narendra Modi ji has given slogans like Make in India, Digital India, Startup India, म्हाका दिसता GEC has to lead the way. In fact, अशांक बाबाचे उदोळ Keynote lecture आयकलें आनी थोडोसो भंय दिसलो. खंयची तरी फॅक्टरी ही सायटेड एंड वेर देर आर नो पीपल, ओन्ली मशीन्स वर्किंग, मागीर आमी कितें करपाचें. पण डेफिनेटली आय मीन आमकां खंय तरी नोकरी मेळटली. GEC alumni need not worry. We are all prepared for this world. GEC makes us more of an engineer. म्हणजे म्हाका दिसता थियोरिटिकल न्ही, पण एक्चुअल प्रॅक्टिकल इंजिनियर्स. हाव टू सर्वायव, म्हणजे शेखराचें जेवण तेन्ना येस, वर्क इज वर्शीप आमचो GECचो मोटो. आनी म्हाका दिसता खूब वर्सां नंतर खूब जाणांक तें रियलायज जालें. And definitely it is a very good motto that the college has selected, and we should actually preach it in our daily life. In fact, our organizing committee request karta ki let it not be limited only to this year's celebration. We should keep on pushing our college, giving support to our college. आणि आमी खूब जाण 12,000 एल्युमिनी आसा म्हणटा, आमी खूब जाण कॉलेजींक सदांच येता, मोस्टली विजिटींग झोपडी नाल्यार कॅन्टिनाक वचून. बाप्पाचो गाडो आतां ना, पूण झोपडी कॅन्टीन आमी वता आनी आमच्यो यादी ताज्यो करपाक. पूण आय थिंक टुडे टेक्नॉलॉजी हॅज प्रोग्रेस सो मच दॅट स्टेईंग एनीवेअर इन द वर्ल्ड वी कॅन डू अ लॉट फॉर अवर कॉलेज, नॉट जस्ट इन टर्म्स ऑफ मॉनिटरी बट डेफिनेटली इम्प्रुवींग टिचींग स्टँडर्ड्स, इम्प्रुवींग एडिंग टीचिंग एड्स. म्हाका दिसता खुबशे आमी करपाक शकता. एंड आय रिक्वेस्ट ऑल द एल्युमिनी एंड द ऑर्गनायझींग कमिटी that the good work that has been put in last 6-7 months, probably a year. संदीप बाबान आनी ताज्या अंडर जी कमिटी आशिल्ली खूब काम केलां. हांव वॉट्सॅपार पळयतालो, केन्नाच रिएक्शन दिवना, पूण दर दिसा एक कमेंडेबल अश्यो वॉट्सॅपार मॅसेजी येताल्यो, अशें जालें, किपींग एवरीबडी अब्रिस्ट ऑफ द थिंग्स हॅपनिंग. एंड डेफिनेटली वी शूड बी टेक लीड टू कंट्रिब्यूट टुवर्ड्स अवर कॉलेज विच हॅज मेड अस वॉट वी आर टुडे. इनफॅक्ट इन्वोकेशन सॉंग जेन्ना आयिल्लें तेन्ना आय एक्सपेक्टेड खंयची तरी आमचो स्लोगन फुटली रे बी कितें तरी येतलें काय म्हणून. And of course it was a very nice invocation song. And of course I wish that I end my speech with a NGCO slogan, but this is not the right slogan, the right forum. So let me just say thank you to the organizing committee, to GEC as my college, to all my professors, teachers for making me what I am today, and of course for giving me this chance to speak in front of this august audience. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for your interesting and inspirational words. May I now request Honorable Member of Parliament, South Goa, Shri Narendra Savaikar ji, to kindly address the audience. We welcome you, sir.
गोवा इंजिनिअरिंग कॉलेजीच्या 50व्या वर्साच्या भांगराळें वर्स मनोवपाच्या ह्या उक्तावणाच्या कार्यावळीक हांगासर माचयेर उपस्थित ह्या देशाचे रक्षा मंत्री मनोहरभाई पर्रीकार, गोंय राज्याचे PWD मिनिस्टर सुदीनबाब ढवळीकार, तुमचो सगळ्यांचोच आणि पणजेचो MLA सिद्धार्थ कुंकळकार, किनोट स्पीकर अशांकबाब देसाय, सेक्रेटरी वीरेन कुमार, ST नाडकर्णी, विवेक कामत, प्रिंसिपल शिवियन शेट आणीक सगळेच इंजिनिअरिंग कॉलेजी कडेन लागीं आशिल्ले हांगासर उपस्थित आशिल्ले सगळे टिचर्स, पास्ट प्रेजेंट स्टुडंट्स, भावांनो भयणीनो, गोंया भितर एक प्रिमियर इन्स्टिट्यूट, प्रिमियर इंजिनिअरिंग कॉलेज म्हूण जाची वळख आसा तें म्हणजे आनी म्हणटा आसतना फक्त गोंया भितरूच न्ही जाल्यार अख्ख्या इंडिया भितर GECचेच वळख आसा. आनीक आयज पळयता आयज 50 वर्सां ह्या कॉलेजीक जाली, जाचो अर्थात अनुभव तुमकां सगळ्यांक चड आसा आनी जो सिद्धार्थाच्या उतरांतल्यान आमी आतां सगळ्यांनीच आयकलो. इंजिनिअरिंग कॉलेजीची वाड आज खूब व्हडली जाल्ली आसा. खरें म्हणजे म्हजो आनी इंजिनिअरिंग कॉलेजीचो संबंद जेन्ना आमी कॉलेजाचे कितें इश्यूज घेवन, एज्युटेशनाचे इश्यूज घेवन जेन्ना आमी वताले तेन्नाच आशिल्लो. तेजे उपरांत पयलो इंजिनिअरिंग कॉलेजीचो संबंद आयलो लास्ट इयर जेन्ना तेंच्या स्टुडंट्स कावन्सिलाच्या इनॉग्रेशना खातीर म्हाका आपयल्लो. पूण एका गजालीची तेन्ना मजा दिसली आनी हांव न्हू तेन्ना म्हज्या चलयेन इंजिनिअरिंग कॉलेजीन एडमिशन घेतलें तेन्ना की पयल्या वर्साच्या इंजिनिअरिंग कॉलेजीच्या स्टुडंट्सांक आतां युनिफॉर्म कंपल्सरी आसा. खरें म्हणजे इंजिनिअरिंग कॉलेजीचो आनी युनिफॉर्माचो कितें संबंद आसा अशें म्हाका तरी दिसता. आनीक कदाचित सुप्रीम कोर्टाची रुलिंग्स खबर ना, सुप्रीम कोर्ट इतले पावरफूल आसा ते कितेंय रुलींग दिवं शकता. पूण तेंच्या त्या रुलिंगाक लागून कदाचित रॅगिंग थांबोवपा खातीर म्हणून कदाचित अशा तरेचे युनिफॉर्माचो इशू आयिल्लो आसा अशें म्हाका कळ्ळें. पूण ती कॉलेजींतली वायब्रन्सी, ती कॉलेजींतली एक्टिविटीज त्यो आनी आतांची हेचे भितरलो स्टुडंट्सां भितरलो एन्थुजियाजम, हांगा स्टुडंट्स आसात तांणी म्हाका माफ करचें हांव अशें म्हणना की आतां तशें ना म्हणून. पूण तेन्नाचें पळयलें आमी आनी आतांचें आशिल्लें हाजे भितर मातसो फरक म्हाका दिश्टी पडटा. पूण आज इंजिनिअरिंग कॉलेजीचो आत्तां आमी अशें बाबालें जेन्ना आयकताले भाशण ते सांगता आसतना की ज्या तरेची इंजिनिअरिंग कॉलेजा संबंदात इंजिनिअरिंग ह्या फॅकल्टी कडेन पळोवपाची नदर, तेजी डेव्हलपमेंट, तेजी वाड हेज्या संबंदांतले त्यांनी आपलें आतां उलोवप केलें. आज गोंया भितर सुद्दां गोवा एक हळू एक एज्युकेशनल हब म्हणून इमर्ज जावपाक लागला. इंजिनिअरिंग कॉलेज आसा, कुंकळे NIT आतां, पैंगिणी आतां IIT जावपाची आसा. आनी आमचे रक्षा मंत्री दिल्लीक आशिल्ल्या कारणान ह्या सगळ्याक आमकां एक बरे तरेचे प्रोटेक्शन आनी गोंयचे अशे तरेचे एक उदरगत जी एज्युकेशन मळाचेर डेफिनेटली जातली, निश्चितपणान जातली, हातूंत मात्तूय दुबाव ना. हांव आयच्या दिसा सगळ्यांक आनी ऑर्गनायझींग टीमीक ज्यांनी हो सुवाळो घडोवन हाडलो तांकां म्हज्या स्वताच्या वतीन परबी भेटयता आनी ह्या सुवाळ्याचो एक वांटेकार म्हूण तांणी करून घेतलो, ताका लागून तांकां सगळ्यांक देव बरें करूं म्हणटा. तुमकां सगळ्यांक देव बरें करूं.
Thank you very much, sir, for your inspirational and motivating words. May I now request Honorable Minister for PWD and Transport, Government of Goa, to kindly address the audience. Welcome, sir.
नमस्कार. गोवा इंजिनिअरिंग कॉलेज 50 वर्सांची सुरवात जाता आनी त्या खातीर आज आमी सगळे हांगा जमिल्ले आसा. ताजो उक्तावण सोहळा माननीय भारताचे रक्षा मंत्री माननीय मनोहर पर्रीकर हांच्या हातान जाल्लो आसा. म्हजे बरोबर सावथ गोवाचे MP बाब नरेंद्र सावळीकर, त्याच प्रमाणे पणजेचे आमदार सिद्धार्थ कुंकळकार मुद्दाम आज कीनोट एड्रेस केल्या. ते ह्या कॉलेजचे विद्यार्थी, पयलींचे माजी विद्यार्थी अशांक देसाय, हजर आशिल्ले सेक्रेटरी वीरेंद्र कुमार, बाब संदीप नाडकर्णी, विवेक कामत, प्रिंसिपल ऑफ गोवा इंजिनिअरिंग कॉलेज डॉक्टर VN शेट, हांगा हजर आशिल्ले सगळे एक्स प्रिंसिपल्स, प्रोफेसर्स, फॅकल्टी, हजर आशिल्ले सगळे एक्स स्टुडंट्स, मित्र परिवार, भाव भयणी आणि त्याच प्रमाणे पत्रकार आणि मिडिया, खूब आनंद जालो. कारण सगळ्यात जर आनंद चड कोणा जालो जाल्यार म्हाका. कारण गोवा इंजिनियरींग कॉलेज 72तल्यान म्हज्या बांदोडा पंचायतींत, ज्या कडेन म्हजो जल्म जालो त्या पंचायतींत आयलें. आनी त्या वेळार एक्चुली तो जागो घेतिल्लो एअरपोर्ट करपाक. खूब जाणां हांगा खबर सुद्दां आसचें ना. भाऊसाहेब बांदोडकराच्या मनांत थंय एअरपोर्ट जावचो म्हणून आशिल्लो, पूण एविएशन गव्हर्मेंट ऑफ इंडियाचे आशिल्ले, तांणी तो रिजेक्ट केलो बिकॉज सी वॉज ऑलमोस्ट से 15 to 20 किलोमिटर फ्रॉम द प्लेस. आनी त्या खातीर त्या वेळार तो रिजेक्ट केलो. तशे 2 जागे रिजेक्ट केले. एक कुणय जो युनिवर्सिटी खातीर घेतिल्लो, आनी त्या नंतर युनिवर्सिटी शिफ्ट केली आमी बांबोळेक, दोनापावल, आनी त्या नंतर थंय इंडस्ट्रियल इस्टेट घातली. अशे 2 इतिहास आसा. आनी खरें म्हणजे जी गोश्ट ह्या फर्मागुडी वाठारांत जाली ती जावपाक जाय आशिल्ली. म्हणजे देवाच्याच मनाक म्हाका दिसता तशें आशिल्लें की थंय एअरपोर्ट नाका आशिल्लो. आनी आफ्टर दॅट इट हॅज बिकम अ एज्युकेशनल हब. आय एम प्राऊड टू से बांदोडा, स्पेशली फर्मागुडी एरिया बिकेम अ एज्युकेशनल हब. त्यानंतर गोवा विद्याप्रसारक मंडळ कॉलेज, BEd कॉलेज, त्यानंतर कॉलेज, हायर सेकंडरी, PS कॉलेज, PS हायर सेकंडरी, त्यानंतर ITI आयलें, त्यानंतर परत NIT आयलें, त्यानंतर फार्मसी कॉलेज आयली, आनी आतां तर IIT थंय जन्म घेता. म्हणजे एक वेगळेपण त्या वाठारांत आयलें. हांव आतांच उलयतालो की 4 लाख जवळ जवळ 20,000 स्क्वेअर मिटर एरिया, आनी तितलीच एरिया आमी थंय दिवंक शकता जर IIT चालू करता जाल्यार थंयच. कारण तशी परिस्थिती थंय आसा. There is lot of land available above Bandoda, and that too is from Kumuldas as well as private owners. आणि हे करता करता आसतना ल्हानपणांतल्यो गोश्टी याद जाल्यो. म्हज्या घरांतले जवळ जवळ 4 इंजिनियर थंय पास आवट जाल्या. एकटो न्हू फायनलीक आसा, आतां एग्जाम दिल्या. म्हजो चलो थंय 2015 पास आवट जालो. आनी त्या नंतर अशी एक गजाल घडटा की हें सगळें म्हजें, आनी त्या खातीरूच म्हाका दिसता म्हाका आपयलो गेलो. म्हजें जें रिलेशन थंय बिल्ड जालां, इट इज लायक एनीथींग एल्स. म्हणजे 1997 पासून हांव थंय प्रत्येक हाका मिटिंगेक आसतालो. आनी द वे इट वॉज ग्रोवींग हांवें म्हज्या दोळ्यांनी पळयलां. पयलीं 1972 ते सादारण 90 पर्यंत कॉलेज वॉज व्हेरी गूड. म्हणजे आमी थंय खेळपाक वताले. आमचे बरोबर कितलेशेच इंजिनियरींग कॉलेजचे क्रिकेट खेळपाक थंय येताले. आनी त्या नंतर थंय फक्त एकूच हॉस्टेल आशिल्लो. त्या वेळार ते उदकाचो प्रॉब्लेम आशिल्लो, नो डावट अबावट इट. पूण आज ती परिस्थिती ना. ऑन एन एवरेज वी गीव देम 200 क्युबीक मिटर, सामकें कमीत कमी. आनी इट इज 2000 क्युबीक मिटर, फ्रॉम 200 क्युबीक मिटर टू 2000. म्हणजे 2 MLD उदक सुद्दां आमी तांकां दिवंक शकता अशी आमी थंय टाकी निर्माण केल्या. सादारण 4 MLD उदका म्हणजे 4000 क्युबीक मिटर उदकाची टाकी आमी इंजिनियरींग कॉलेजच्या हातूंत बांदिल्ली आसा. आनी त्या खातीर तो प्रश्न आतां ना. त्यानंतर हॉस्टेल्स वाडलीं. आज जवळ जवळ म्हाका दिसता 4 हॉस्टेल्स जाल्या, प्लस क्वार्टर्स आर कन्वर्टेड इंटू हॉस्टेल्स. 2 मोठी गर्ल्स हॉस्टेल जाली, आनी प्लस जे फॅकल्टी आशिल्ली ती वाडत गेली. आज म्हाका दिसता, म्हाका याद जाता ती 1999 सादारण 90 ते 99 ह्या हातूंत इट वॉज इन अ पॅथेटीक कंडिशन. लेट अस बी व्हेरी फ्रँक. प्रिंसिपल वील एग्री, एंड इवन विवेक कामत वील एग्री विथ मी. रोड्स आशिल्ले पूण रोड्स नाशिल्ले अशें दिसता. आनी इंजिनियरींग कॉलेज आनी अशें कित्याक. आनी 2002 मनोहर पर्रीकर परत चीफ मिनिस्टर जाले. हांवें आवट ऑफ वे वचून, इवन दॅट टायम देर वॉज अ कंप्लेन ऑन बीइंग डन रोड्स इन PWD, बिकॉज हेड आशिल्लो गोवा इंजिनियरींग कॉलेज, आनी त्या हेडाक जवळ जवळ 2 कोटी रुपया आशिल्ले. ते PWDंतल्यान हांवें मोडले, कारण इट वॉज सो पॅथेटीक. रोड आशिल्ले पूण रोड दिसनाशिल्ले, अशी स्थिती त्या वेळार थंय आशिल्ली. म्हणजे अशी प्रत्येक गोश्ट. वेन आय वेंट टू द लायब्ररी, आय कॅनॉट फॉरगेट, देर वॉज अ सर्वर आनी तो सुद्दां सर्वर मोडिल्लो. आणि जेन्ना वेन आय ब्रॉट दीस नोटीस टू द एज्युकेशन, त्या वेळा वयले माननीय मुख्यमंत्री, त्या वेळा वयल्यान जें काम चालू जालें तें आज पर्यंत म्हाका दिसता इट वॉज, म्हणजे द वे द इन्स्टिट्यूशन हॅव कम अप लायक एनीथींग एल्स. नव्यो बिल्डिंगो तयार जाल्यो, नव्यो कॅम्पसांत, नवीं हॉस्टेलां जालीं, आनी त्या नंतर विविध हे वाडयले गेले. मायनींग वाडयली, त्यानंतर IT, कंप्युटर, हे सगळें आयलें. ओरिजिनली दी स्ट्रेंथ वॉज 20 स्टुडंट्स, आज जवळ जवळ 60 पर बॅच आसा, आनी वाडत गेल्या. म्हणजे प्रत्येक जी इलेक्ट्रॉनीक आसूं किंवा सिवील इंजिनियरींग आसूं, ती तांची स्ट्रेंथ वाडत गेली. आनी हें करता आसतना मनात एकूच दिलें की हे सगळें आमचें, आपलें, आनी आमच्या बांदोडा पंचायतींत आसा, म्हज्या मडकय कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सींत आसा, आनी त्या खातीर प्रत्येक गोश्ट जाणीव दवरून काम करपाक लागले. आतां तर सिवरेज प्लांटूय थंय घेतला. मुखार एज्युकेशन बरें कशें जातलें. म्हणजे आतां तो 1 वर्साचो हो सगळो काळ आसा तुमचो, 50 वर्सां तुमी साजरे करतले. म्हणजे एकूच तुमकां सांगपाक जाय, सगळे आर वेरी हायली एज्युकेटेड हांगा जे बसल्या तितले, आनी नोज एवरीथींग. म्हणजे अशें न्हय की तांकां कांयच खबर ना अशें. म्हजो एकूच रिक्वेस्ट तुमकां की तुमी फक्त इतले पुरते मर्यादीत करूं नाका. यू ब्रींग नंबर ऑफ, आज जशें बाबा अशांक देसायान हांगा आज डिजिटल इंडियाचेर तांणी सांगलें, अशा विविध हातूंतले मनीस तुमी हाडचे, ताचेर डिस्कशन करचें. जे आमचे यंग जनरेशन आसा तांकां गायड करचें. आनी कारण हांवें पळयलां, मॅनी इंजिनियर्स आर इन PWD, मॅनी इंजिनियर्स आर इन वॉटर रिजोर्स, आमचे पास आउट जाल्ले आसा. आनी ज्या तरेन काही तातूंतले इंजिनियर काम करतात तें पळोवन दुख्ख जाता, खरेंच मना पसून दुख्ख जाता. कारण मनीस इंजिनियर म्हटले नंतर ताका वेळ नासता, काळ नासता. जसो दोतोराक वेळ आनी काळ नासता, तसो इंजिनियर ह्या मनशाकूय वेळ आनी काळ नासता. वेळ पडल्यार ताणें 100% लोकां खातीर काम करपाक जाय. हें मनात दवरून जर प्रत्येकान केलें जाल्यार म्हाका दिसता जें लक्ष्य आमच्या स्टेट किंवा भारताचें आसा तें साकार जावपाक वेळ लागचो ना. आनी त्या खातीर तुमी सगळ्यांनी एकठांय जावन तसो प्रयत्न करचो आनी एक वेगळें जग निर्माण करपाक, वेगळें इंडिया निर्माण करपा खातीर प्रयत्न करचो अशें मानता. म्हाका हांगा आपयलो आनी त्या बद्दल तुमचे सगळ्यांचे आभार, अभिनंदन करता. आनी अशेच कार्यक्रम तुमी मुखार व्हरचे अशें मागून म्हजे 2 शब्द आवाज घेता. जय हिंद, जय भारत.
Thank you very much, sir, for sparing your precious time to be with us today and address the gathering by your inspirational words. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I would now request the most honorable personality of today, Honorable Defence Minister of India, to please step upon and take in hand the audience. Please put your hands together for Shri Parikar ji, who is an alumnus of IIT Mumbai. I just dedicate a few lines to his personality. हौसलों के आगे कोई पर्दा नहीं होता, कड़े परिश्रम का कोई विकल्प नहीं होता, दिल में हो जज्बा कुछ कर दिखाने का, तो जलते दिए को भी आंधियों का डर नहीं होता. वेलकम.
व्यासपीठार आशिल्ले मित्र बाब रामकृष्ण धवळीकार, नरेन सावयकार, सिद्धार्थ कोकळकार, नाटकर्णी कामत, सेठ, अशांक सगळे म्हणलो, आनी सेक्रेटरी एज्युकेशन, तुमी सगळे जाण अदोचें नांव नोट करता. प्रत्येक जाण ल्हान भाशण करता म्हणटा आनी म्हणजे इवन विवेक कामतीन 10 मिनटां भाशण केलें, जो खरोच हरशीं कमी उलयता. त्यामुळे तुमचो सगळ्यांचो उत्साह, लोकांक कसो संसर्गजन्य जाला आनी ताचें इन्फेक्शन सगळे कडेन कशें पावलां तें म्हाका दिश्टी पडलें. त्यामुळे हांव खरेंच ल्हान भाशण करपाचो प्रयत्न करतलो. मोठें लेक्चर दिवपाक कीनोट स्पिकर म्हणून केन्ना तरी मागीर संदी आयली जाल्यार येवन, पूण आयज हांव म्हजें मर्यादीत दवरता. येवन हांगा बरें दिसलें. एखादी संस्था जेन्ना आपले मायलस्टोन मेजपाक लागता तेन्ना बरें दिसलें. पण लेगसी म्हणून येतले पातळ बूक दितकूच थोडेशें खंय तरी म्हाका खटकलें. सिद्धार्थान म्हाका लक्षांत हाडून दिलें की लिगसी तांची इतली ल्हान ना, फक्त ती रजिस्टर जावन ना बरेच जाणांच्या तकलेन. कारण लिगसी आमची आशिल्ली. हांगा गोंयांत आसल्यामुळे मातसो ह्युमर करपाक म्हाका दिसता हरकत नसावी. दिल्लीक मातसो भंय दिसता, कारण दिल्लीचो मिडिया जो आसता तो तुवें फकाणां सुद्दां मारली, जोक सुद्दां मारले जाल्यार तातूंतल्यान नाका आशिल्लो चुकीचो अर्थ काडपाक आनी कन्फ्युजन करपाक एकदां कारण तांकां दे आर वॉचिंग समथींग कॉन्ट्रोवर्शियल. तशें हांगा आमी सहजपणे जोक मारताले. म्हाका याद आहा हांवें 2012 ह्या जातकूच एकदां हांचे गर्ल हॉस्टेल ओपन केलें आनी पयलेंच वाक्य म्हणलें 30-40 वर्सां नंतर लेडीज हॉस्टेलान वचपाचें स्वप्न साकार जालें म्हणून. IITीन स्वप्न आशिल्लें तें प्रत्येक IITतल्या भुरग्याचें आसता. आयज काल परिस्थिती बदलल्या, पण खरेंच म्हाका दिसता 2 चलयांची हॉस्टेलां इंजिनियरींग कॉलेजीन बांदलेलीं आसा, which indicates a trend, which indicates a very positive trend. ज्या जाग्यार गोंयच्यो चलयो ह्यो आतां मोठ्या प्रमाणार इंजिनियरींग क्षेत्रांत, आनी हांव नांव घेना पण सांगता GSIDCन सुद्दां चॅरमॅन आसतना जेन्ना फिल्म फेस्टिवलाच्या खातीर कामां चालू आशिल्लीं, अनेकदां म्हाका आतां सुद्दां अजाप दिसता की आमी सगळें इतलें फास्ट टायमार कशें केलें काय म्हणून त्या वेळार अशांक आयिल्लो पळोवपाक. तो त्याच वेळार न्यूयॉर्काक वचून कित्याक तरी आयिल्लो. त्यामुळे ताका हांवें विचारलें की तूं मातसो यो आनी म्हाका कंपॅरिजन करून सांग स्टँडर्ड बरोबर आहा न्हय. ही केम इन सप्टेंबर and he said that your standard appears to be even better than the Inox theaters in New York. म्हजी मेमरी शार्प आसता. पण तूं कंप्लीट करतलो हाजेर आपलो अजुनूय विश्वास ना म्हणून ताणें म्हाका सांगलेलें. हांवें 12 नोव्हेंबराक भितर पिक्चर दाखयलो. शाहरुख खान ते पाकिस्तान अक्रॉस बर्ड आहा वीर जारा ती नांवां पिक्चराची, आनी हिरोइनी कोण त्यो आनी हिरो कोण ते मागीर तकलेन उरना. पण तो पिक्चर पयलो ओपनिंग प्रिमियम आमी दाखयलो आनी बऱ्याच जाणांचें स्पेक्युलेशन एक खंय तरी ताका सुरूंक लायलो. कारण इंटरनॅशनल कन्सल्टंटांनी सुद्दां हॅड गिवन अस less than 25% marks that we will complete it in time. म्हाका दिसता खंयची गजाल करतलो जाल्यार ताका एक प्रॉपर प्लॅनिंग आनी शेड्युलींग लागता. 50 वर्साचें सेलेब्रेशन करता आसतना तुमी केलाच आसतलें शेड्युलींग, पण म्हजो एडवायस इतलोच की डायस्पोरा आपलो स्वताचो जो आहा म्हणजे एक्स-स्टुडंट ताजो आशांकान सांगलें तें, पण ताजो वापर बरी बरी इन्स्टिट्यूशन्स करिना ही म्हाका सगळ्यांत व्हडली खंत आसा. एक हांव गजाल सांगूंक सोदतां की प्रत्येक भुरग्याक एक्सेप्शन सोडून प्रत्येक भुरग्याक आपल्या इन्स्टिट्यूशना बद्दल कितलें एफेक्शन आसता हें त्या इन्स्टिट्यूशनांतल्या अनेक जाणांक लक्षांत येना. एक स्टुडंट जे वेगळ्या फिल्डान वता तांकां इट इज अ मेमरी, नॉस्टॅल्जीक मेमरीज इफ दे कम टू द कॅम्पस. तांच्या बरोबर तांच्यो यादी बऱ्यो वायट, थोड्यो कौतूक करपारग्यो, थोड्यो कोणाकूच न सांगपाक येता अश्यो तरेतरेच्यो यादी फुडें येता. राजकारणांत पावल्या मातल्यो अनेक यादी म्हाका सुद्दां ज्यो IITंतल्यो येता त्यो हांव ओपनली सांगपाक शकना. पण हांवें तशें कांय वायट करूं नासलें. कांय जाण खूब करून हांसलीं, पण त्यो नॉस्टॅल्जीक एक पोन्नी मेमरी जी पळय मनशाक खंयच्यान तरी भितरल्यांच्यान एक ग्रीप घेता, दॅट नॉस्टॅल्जीक व्हॅल्यूज आनी त्यो पोन्न्यो यादी कॅन डू अ लॉट टू द इन्स्टिट्यूट. इफ यू कोरिलेट इट विथ द इन्स्टिट्यूट्स करंट वर्क खंय तरी करचें पडटलें. खंयच्या तरी आयच्या सुद्दां भुरग्यांक दिसूंक जाय. आमच्या हिस्ट्री कितल्या जाणांक खबर आशिल्लें? म्हाका खबर नाशिल्लें जेन्ना हांव पयल्या अशांकाक मेळ्ळो. म्हाका दिसता समवेर अरावंड मे बी 2000 बी अशें केन्ना तरी आसतलो 2003. तेन्ना म्हाका खबर नाशिल्लो गोवा इंजिनियरिंगाचो कॉलेजीचो स्टुडंट म्हणून. म्हाका पयलीं असो गुजराती देसाय म्हणून. कारण पयशे जोडपाचो अधिकार गोंयकारांक केन्ना वचून आयलो अशें एक म्हाका थोडेशें तकलेन चुकीचें घुसलेलें. ताणें ताका सोडूंक लायलो. तो IITचो म्हणून म्हाका कळ्ळें, पण मागीर लक्षांत आयलें की तो गोवा इंजिनियरींग कॉलेजचो आसा. तशेंच मंगेश कोरगांवकार. हांव कितलीं नांवां सांगूंक शकता जांच्यांनी लॉरेल्स हाडल्या, पण आमी तांकां खंय तरी इनवॉल्व करून दवरपाक कमी पडले. आनी म्हणून समितीक जर यश मेळूंक जाय आनी तो लेगसी ऑफ 50 years पासून लेगसी ऑफ 51 years हाज्या मदीं 500 पानांचो फरक पडूंक जाय अशें जर दिसता. आसा अनेक लेगसी, ती कलेक्ट जावन ना थंय. ते फक्त कार्यक्रमाचेंच बरोवप जाला, ताका लेगसी म्हणूंक जायनासलें. एक्चुअली प्रोग्राम 1 year ahead अशें म्हणूं येता आसलें. पण लेगसीचो भाग घेतलो जाल्यार तो बूक येदो व्हडलो जाड जावंक जाय. तो जावंक शकता. तेदी लेगसी ह्या इंजिनियरींग कॉलेजीक आसा. बेजीक पोटेन्शियला हें हांवें स्वता पळयलां एज अ एज्युकेशन मिनिस्टर. आनी म्हणून आमी IIT बरोबर MOU केल्लो. तातूंतल्यानूय काही गोश्टी बऱ्योच इम्प्रूवमेंट्स आयली आसतली. आनीकूय इम्प्रूवमेंट हाडपाक काही गोश्टी करपाक येता. गोंयान IIT येतली जेन्ना मेंटरींग गोवा IITचें जातलें तेन्ना इंजिनियरींग कॉलेजीकूय सपोर्ट वर्कआवट करपाक येतलो जाय जाल्यार तितले डेफिनेटली म्हाका अजुनूय मजा दिसता. हांव डिफेन्स मिनिस्टर जालो. DRDO सकयल जवळ जवळ 8000 सायंटिस्ट PhDs म्हज्या डिपार्टमेंटान आसा. हांव मिलिटरीच्या लोकांचें उलयना, पण खंयच गोंयच्या इंजिनियरींग कॉलेज किंवा टॅक्निकल हांकां दिसलें ना की डिफेन्स मिनिस्टराक उलोवन ताजे कडच्यान म्हाकाय लक्षांत येवं ना. टू बी फ्रँक म्हाका आतां लक्षांत येतकच हांवें ताजेर विचार करपाक सुरवात केली. ताजे कडेन उलोवन ताजी मदत आमची क्वॉलिटी इम्प्रूवमेंट करपाक करून घेवप. कांयच न्हय अशें करूं येता. वी आर सायनींग कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट लेफ्ट एंड रायट वीथ वेरियस इन्स्टिट्यूट्स, इंजिनियरींग कॉलेजीस, IITs, ISCs, NITs फॉर वेरियस डेवलपमेंट. आतां फुडल्या म्हयन्यान केन्ना तरी हांव जेट प्रोपेल्शन लॅबच्या IITन सेटअप करता वीथ DRDO जे आय एम इनॉग्रेटींग इट. रावटरचेर हें चालू आसा, स्टडी चालू आहा. फर्स्ट जनरेशन रावटर तयार केलो. कारण रावटर इज अ व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट इन टॅलिकम्युनिकेशन. आमचें टॅलिकम्युनिकेशन लीक जावंक जायना जाल्यार रावटर आमच्या हातांतलो आसचो पडटा. कारण खंयच्या हाका खंयचे ट्रॅपडोर बॅकडोर ट्रॅपडोर आहात हाजी कांय कल्पना आसना. जेनिफरचे फाटल्या दिसांनी अमेरिकेन सुद्दां जाहीर केलें की आफ्टर 2 years दे रियलायज दॅट देर आर ट्रॅपडोर्स. सो वी आर युजींग आनी जेनिफर इज कन्सिडर्ड एज मिलिटरी ग्रेड. ताका सुद्दां फाटले ट्रॅपडोर मेळ्ळे. So information has become a important tool and we cannot have routers basically which are functioning from abroad where there might be bugs to sabotage or to ensure leakage of vital information or data. So we should have routers for at least important networking from our own creation. We have done that. Anuraga barobar they have signed an agreement with Anurag to develop the second stage router. Why can't Goa Engineering do it? Why can't you select projects where you can tie up with DR? You will get reach. Students directly write to me. Through Siddharth नाल्यार म्हाका बरयतात डायरेक्ट. आमकां 6 म्हयन्याचो किंवा 3 म्हयन्याचो थंय एक्सपेरिमेंट हे घेवपाचें अनुभव घेवपाचो खंयच्या तरी DREL लॅब किंवा DRDOची खंयची तरी दुसरी लॅब. आनी तांकां हांवें अजून पर्यंत म्हाका दिसता गोंयचे जवळ जवळ 40-50 भुरगे वर्क एक्सपिरियन्सान DRDOच्या वेगवेगळ्या लॅबांनी खंय ना खंय तरी गेल्या. ही संदी एक्सचेंज तांच्या बरोबर एग्रीमेंट करून करपाक उपलब्ध करून दिवपाची म्हजी ह्या 50व्या वर्सा निमतान तयारी आसा. प्रोपोजल तुमी घेवन येवचें पडटलें. आनी जर एकेडॅमीक सेक्शन म्हणजे डिपार्टमेंटा कडच्यान किंवा टॅक्निकल वाल्या कडच्यान येना जाल्यार स्टुडंटांनी सुद्दां म्हाका डायरेक्ट 15 दीस वाट पळोवन म्हाका कॉपी धाडल्या जाता. जें कितें फॉरवर्ड केलां तें हांव जाय जाल्यार हांगा मनशांक धाडून उलोवन तातले प्रोजेक्ट सिलेक्ट करपाची वेवस्था करूंक शकता. हांव हें मुद्दम सांगता इतल्याकूच की गोवा इंजिनियरींग कॉलेज हांव IITचो स्टुडंट. गोवा इंजिनियरींग कॉलेजीन हांव सिलेक्ट जाल्लो, पण आय डिडंट जॉयन. आय वेंट टू IIT अल्टिमेटली. तरी सुद्दां गोंयकार असल्यामुळे गोंयचें इंजिनियरींग कॉलेज हें IIT लेवलचें जावचें अशी म्हजी इच्छा, आनी त्यामुळे हांव ना जाका आमी पोस्को घेतलो म्हणटा तसो हांव पोस्को मेंबर गोवा इंजिनियरींग कॉलेजीचो अशें समजपाक तुमी हरकत ना. म्हजे कडच्यान जें कितें लागतलें 50 वर्साक मात्र फाटल्या स्टुडंटांक इनवॉल्व करून घ्या. कशें करपाचो ताजो जाय जाल्यार तुमकां थिंक टँक म्हणून आशांक उपयोग पडटलो, ताका कल्पना आहा. ही कॅन गिव आयडियाज. यू कॅन ड्युरींग द 50th year you can have, since it is 50 years now, you can have 3 or 5 programs where you will cover beginning to अमक्या वर्सापर्यंतचे भुरगे कोण माझी स्टुडंटांच्या सगळ्यांचे गेट टुगेदर ओवर दीस विकेंड. तांकां आपोवपाचें येतले थोडे येतले, चड येवचे ना. पण सारको जर तूं एक्सरसायज करीत, डेटा बिल्टअप करीत जाल्यार पावस सोंपपर्यंत हे कार्यक्रम चालू करपाक येता. हे करूंक जाय. IITन 25 वर्सांचेर, आतां 50 वर्सांचे कार्यक्रम सुरू जाले. 25 वर्साच्या हाका बरें एन्थुजियास्टीक आसता, 50 वर्साच्या हाका येता ते सगळे जाम जाल्ले आसता. पण तरी सुद्दां तांचे कडेन भरपूर पयसोय आसता आनी ज्ञान आसता. जाणटे जाले सुद्दां जाल्यार तांची वय 70 वर्साचें बी आसता. बट दे हॅव लॉट ऑफ नॉलेज अँड मेनी ऑफ देम हॅव हेल्प्ड IITs टू बिल्ड इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर. जोक अपार्ट हांव इतलेंच सांगता की लेट अस रियली एक्सपांड द क्वॉलिटी ऑफ दीस इंजिनियरींग कॉलेज. तें करपाक IITs कडच्यान मदत जाय जाल्यार हांव करून घेवंक शकता. बॉम्बे IIT बरोबर म्हजें बरें कॉम्युनिकेशन आहा अजुनूय. आमी थंय अनेक प्रकल्प करता. हांव जावडेकरा कडेन उलोवंक शकता. त्या शिवाय आय मेड इट क्लियर दॅट देर इज अ युनिवर्सिटी कॉल्ड एज डायट युनिवर्सिटी, जाचो हांव चॅन्सलर आसा एज अ डिफेन्स मिनिस्टर. वी कॅन टाय अप विथ दॅम. इट इज इन पुणे. DRDOची अनेक संस्था. तुमकां खंयचो विशय तुमी काडा, डिफेन्सान तो विशय आसा इतलेंच हांव तुमकां गॅरंटी दिता. हिस्ट्री जाय, हिस्ट्रीचेर म्हजे कडेन एक्सपर्टायज आशिल्ली संस्था आसा. वॉर हे जाय ताजी संस्था आसा. मावंटेनियरींग जाय, मावंटेनियरींगच्या आहा. डिफेन्स इज वायड स्कोप. आय एम रेडी टू ऑफर अ पॉझिटीव कोलॅबोरेशन विथ वेरियस डिफेन्स इन्स्टिट्यूट. खंयच्यो कितले आसतले ती सांगपाक म्हाका एक खबर ना. हांव कितल्या संस्थांचो अध्यक्ष आहा जाय. इतल्यो संस्था म्हणजे 41 ऑर्डनन्स फॅक्टरी बोर्ड, 51 डिफेन्स लॅबॉरेटरीज, ह्या तोका वसून त्या तोका पर्यंत, म्हणजे लेह पासून ते कन्याकुमारी पर्यंत सगळे कडेन पसरल्या. सो ऑल दीस कॅन वर्क आउट समथींग in a very systematic manner with engineering college to improve the quality of engineering. Many of these scientists are accomplished scientists. Missile technology चेर आसत, jet propulsion चेर आसत, ramjet develop करतात सद्या, आनी seeker technology आसत. These are fields where we require engineers. नाजाल्यार आमचे फक्त तें नॉर्मल स्टँडर्ड कितें तें आमी शिकतात आनी म्हाका दिसता इट्स नॉट सो ऑल दीस आस्पेक्ट कॅन बी ब्रॉट अप टू गोवा इंजिनियरींग कॉलेज. वी आर रेडी टू बिल्ड टॅक्निकल सपोर्ट. हांवें दोनूच एरियांक लियो, सिकर टॅक्नॉलॉजी, रिसर्च करपाची कितें तयारी जाल्यार आमी टायप करपाक तयार आसतले. देर आर एरियाज ऑफ जेट, मिसायल, आर्मामेंट, एक्सप्लोजिव्स. area there is nothing which cannot be covered under defense. I am ready to support. Come with the agenda. तुमची टीम अध्यक्ष आणि ताजी टीम एकदम एक्टिव टीम आसा. Prepare an agenda and send it to me. One day I will bring my scientific advisor, Secretary Defense, to discuss and see that Goa Engineering College can become a pioneer engineering college of the country. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for your thought-provoking and dynamic address. We are extremely thankful and privileged that you spared your valuable time and graced the occasion. May I now request our senior alumni to hand over the mementos to our honorable chief guest and the other distinguished dignitaries. To start with, I request Shri Umesh Prabhugaonkar to present a memento to Honorable Defence Minister of India, Shri Manohar Parrikar ji. Thank you, Mr. Umesh. I now request Shri Pranav Parrikar, a second-year student of GEC, to present the portrait of Honorable Chief Guest, Shri Parrikar ji, which is sketched by him. Thank you, Pranav. May I now request Shri Ravi Suktankar to present a memento to Honorable Minister for PW and Transport, Government of Goa, Shri Ramkrishna Davlikar ji.
May I request Shri Manoj Dukle to present a memento to Honorable MP South Goa, Shri Narendra Savaikar ji. Thank you, Mr. Dukle. May I request Shri Shripad Naik to present a memento to Honorable MLA Shri Siddharth Kunkolikar ji. Thank you so much, Shri Shripad ji, sir. May I request Shri Datta Kare to please present a memento to Founder Chairman, Mastec Shri Ashank Desai ji. Thank you, Mr. Kare. May I now call upon Shri S.T. Nadkarni ji, President, Alumni Association of Goa College of Engineering, and leading guiding force behind this Golden Jubilee happenings, to please propose a vote of thanks.
I'm sorry, there is one more insertion. May I now request Shri Sunil Salkar, a very senior alumni, to present a memento to Shri Virendra Kumar ji, Education Secretary, Government of Goa. Thank you, Mr. Salkar. I request Shri S.T. Nadkarni ji, President, Alumni Association, who is a guiding force behind all these happenings, to please propose vote of thanks.
I have been given only 1 minute by our chief guest to finish the vote of thanks. Dignitaries on and off the dais, it's my pleasant duty to give a vote of thanks to all that matter. First and foremost, I would like to thank our own Honorable Raksha Mantri, Sri Manohar Parrikar ji, who has taken all the time to be here. He has a great affinity and vision for this institution. Thank you, sir. We thank our own PWD Minister, Sri Ramkrishna Davlikar ji, who has always been there with us when the college wants him. Thank you, sir, for being with us. I also thank our South Goa MP, Sri Narendra Savaikar, who has also been with us throughout. I am also here to announce that our Honorable MP, South Goa, has assured rupees 2 crores for any project in Goa Engineering College through MP LRD schemes during this year. So thank you, sir. I thank our own alumni and Honorable MLA of Panjim, Sri Siddharth Kunkolikar, for being with us. Thank you, sir. I also thank Founder Chairman of Mastec and our own alumni, Ashank Desai, for a wonderful and thought-provoking speech, which will inspire all of us. Thank you. I also thank the Kala Akademi, press, the police, and all the staff. I would really thank especially Dr. Ganesh Hegde, who has been a guiding force for all this event. A huge round of applause for him, please. I thank all the alumni, the staff, the students, our ex-principal, our ex-teachers for being with us today for this inaugural session. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, Mr. Nadkarni, for your kind words. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we conclude, I have 2 announcements to be made. One is you are requested to collect the refreshment packets which are being distributed outside the hall. And second is all NGOs are requested to attend the cultural and musical program being organized by faculty and students from 6:30 p.m. onwards at Mining Department, Farmagudi campus. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for giving your prize time. Well, this is your host, Mukesh, along with co-host, Mrs. Kavita, signing off with these beautiful and meaningful lines of a Hindi poem.
Ladies and gentlemen, a humble request. We request you to please stay back and join us for the national anthem. Before the national anthem, we would like to recite few lines which have touched our hearts. उड़ान तो वो है जो पंखों की मोहताज नहीं होती, मंच, श्रोता, शोहरत की तलबगार नहीं होती, तैरना तक सिखा देती है जिजीविशा, डूबते वो हैं जिनमें जीने की चाह नहीं होती. Thank you one and all. And with our aspiration, a dream is not what we see during the sleep. Dream is something that doesn't let us sleep. So with all the vision which all our respected dear dignitaries have mentioned, we will get going with a great year of success. Thank you so much one and all. We will start with the national anthem, please.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जय.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Goodbye, and do take care of yourself. See you in the evening.